There's a kind of power that doesn't shout. It doesn't crush. It doesn't intimidate. It seduces. And that power is beauty. Now, I'm not talking about the beauty of flawless skin or the symmetry of a face. No, this is deeper, more dangerous. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that enslaves the mind, that hijacks the will, that compels without force and manipulates without violence. You felt it before. You walk into a room and someone's presence freezes time. Not because they're loud, but because they own the silence. And you feel invisible, overlooked. You've been the one begging for attention, instead of commanding it. You've watched others win, not because they worked harder, but because they played the game of perception better. And inside you're burning to be seen, to be obeyed, to rise. And that's why I'm here, to rip the veil off the oldest strategy in human domination, controlling the world through beauty. This is not a lesson in vanity. This is a war manual. So listen, not with your ears, but with your ambition. Because if you master this, you will never chase power again. Power will come to you, on its knees. Let's dismantle the myth. Beauty is not just aesthetic. Beauty is a weapon. A Trojan horse smuggled into the minds of kings and conquerors. It has caused empires to fall, contracts to bend, and enemies to hesitate. Helen of Troy's face didn't just launch 1,000 ships. It commanded men to die gladly for her. Was it love? No, it was psychological warfare. Now listen closely. In dark psychology, beauty is not just about how you look. It's about how you are perceived. It's about the emotions you evoke, the energy you command, the contrast you represent. A beautiful mind, calculated, graceful, dangerous, is more powerful than 1,000 shouts. Beauty creates disorientation. It creates longing, admiration, confusion, and ultimately compliance. Do you want to control a room? Make them want you. Not sexually, psychologically. Make them crave your validation. Make your silence feel like punishment. Make your approval feel like salvation. This is the path of power, control through allure. Understand this. Perception is reality. We don't control the world by facts. We control it by impressions. And impressions are painted by how we dress, how we move, how we speak, how we withdraw. The most beautiful people in history were not just attractive. They were enchanted. They were mysteries, unsolved puzzles wrapped in elegance. You must become one. Here's the strategy. Control the visual frame. Your look must tell a story, a contradiction. Be sharp yet soft, cold yet magnetic, masculine with a touch of vulnerability, feminine with a hidden knife. What? Because the brain is addicted to contrast. It can't ignore tension. Craft your silence. Stop explaining yourself. Let your stillness speak volumes. A pause in the right moment makes others tremble. Mystery multiplies value. When you speak, be precise, calculated. Leave questions unanswered. That's where the power brews. Move with poise. Every gesture should be intentional, slow, deliberate. Never fidget, never rush. The world follows the one who moves as if time bends for them. Design emotional contrast. Be kind when they expect coldness. Be cold when they crave warmth. Keep them off balance. This is control, beautiful chaos. You are not building a persona. You are becoming a myth. To control people, don't speak to their logic. Speak to their pain. Speak to their dreams. Speak to their hunger. People want to be enchanted, controlled, seduced. What? They're exhausted from pretending to be strong. They want someone who feels like meaning. You must become that person. Use these 3 psychological triggers. Reverence trigger. Speak with certainty, not arrogance, inevitability. I'm not hoping. I know. That's your tone. People bow to those who walk like gods. Wound trigger. Mirror their secret scars. Let them see that you understand their suffering without saying a word. Become the beautiful pain they wish they could explain. That's how cult leaders recruit. That's how icons rise. Hope trigger. Offer them transformation, not comfort, rebirth. When they're near you, they should feel the thrill of becoming someone else, someone better, someone legendary. This is how beauty becomes control, not because you're admired, but because you're needed. But beware, what you use can be used against you. The same tools that you sharpen, others carry too, and many are better liars than you can imagine. Here's how to defend yourself. See through glamour. When someone seems too perfect, assume it's a design. Look for the cracks behind the smile, the stiffness in the charm. All beauty is engineered. Learn to reverse engineer it. Watch for emotional pull. If you feel addicted to someone's presence, pause. You're under influence. The wise observe their own reactions before they trust another's intentions. Detach from flattery. The most beautiful trap is praise. Praise blinds. Praise disarms. Trust only those who speak truth when it hurts you most. Control is a mirror. You wield it or it breaks you. You are not here to be ordinary. You are not here to beg for recognition. You are here to become dangerous in silence. To walk into every room with presence, grace, control, and a hidden knife in your smile. This is your evolution. Let go of the desperate need to be liked. Destroy the impulse to overshare. Kill the instinct to fit in. And instead, curate yourself like art. Move like a storm in slow motion. Speak like prophecy. Lead with elegance, strike with precision. The world bows to those who embody contradiction. To those who are both light and shadow. To those who understand that beauty is not goodness, it's gravity. Be that gravity. The time for smallness is over. No more hiding behind humility. No more waiting for permission. No more apologizing for your power. Step into the arena of influence, not as a beggar, but as a beautiful beast. Be unforgettable. Be hypnotic. Be feared in silence and worshipped in whispers. You are not just a person. You are a presence, a frequency, a storm wrapped in elegance. Let your stillness be strategy. Let your voice be velvet, soaked in steel. Let your appearance confuse and conquer. Because this world does not reward the loudest, it rewards the most compelling. And the most compelling is always the one who controls with beauty. So rise. Walk like every step is a declaration. Breathe like the air belongs to you. Speak like destiny is listening. And let them watch. Let them ache. Let them wonder. Who is this creature made of elegance and fire? You are that creature. Now go. Control with beauty. Rule with silence. Own the room. And never bow again.